Check. Hey, looks like we're working. Yo. What up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna let some people get in here. Yeah, I'm new to all this, so you gotta bear with me. There's a lot of things to learn. A lot. Let me know in the chat if anything sounds off, the talking or the music too loud or anything. Just let me know. Tight. Maybe I'll just play one of my demos so you guys can peep. Oop, not that. Got you. Hey, 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 hey.
Cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not
This is my
to
shit.
lose my head. Don't push me, 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 cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
Alright. That's a little taste of something I'm working on. But let's get into some of these demos. What up? So I'll prioritize the chat right now, since you guys are in here. Yeah. Whoa. Weird to see me on there and on here. Yeah. Whoa. Weird to see me on there and on here. That's probably not the best way to do this. That's probably not the best way to do this. All right. Ekaj, Scatman. Nice. Ekaj, Scatman. Nice. I like this idea for a bootleg. Echo should be good now.
I'm a Scatman.
All right. Oh. All right, so it's a pretty cool idea. I like the idea of remixing this song. Actually, Yeah Me Too did like a really dope one of this. See if I have it. Yeah, I don't know if he released this. So that's kind of where I was hoping it was gonna go, but I like how you like change the riff. I mean, honestly, man, I would almost turn this into an original, because like this part, I would never like think, oh, that's from Scatman. This is pretty fire, though. I mean, I like it. I probably wouldn't play this, to be honest, because it's just the sound is almost like too, I don't know. It kind of sounds like maybe a little dated. Like it sounds like it should have came out like maybe like 2014. But like you're obviously a good producer. The production's really good, and it's a cool idea for sure. The build is all good and everything. But yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool for what it is. Honestly, I wouldn't change too much. I maybe wouldn't do like the fake out drop there, because so much is happening before it. Like you have the riff, you have the build, and that, I don't know. I just wanted it to like pay off and like come in. All right, let's move on. All right, whoa, there's a lot. You guys could just send them here. If you're watching, I'll prioritize, because, yeah, I have a bunch open, but whatever. I'm going to try my best to get to all of them. I think 2 more hours and I'm an affiliate, so I might just stay on for a bit. 누가 맞춘 채널 저 텔레비전은 없는 비전 내 시점은 흩어지네 뭔 얘기만 해 나는 fake as I hate this 멀어지는 그들과의 위치를 분명히 like 일시 지켜봐지고 뒤 여기는 동덕묘지 너네 높이는 flow 빠르진 않지만 비싸 마치 5G iPhone 예술이란 가면 뒤 숨기는 정신병 싹 다 쳐놔버리자고 정신병동인 the asylum Ooh, what is hip-hop for rapper 부르지 표전장에서 드러난 01 대표 2배로 올린 스펙트럼은 말 안 해도 메이저 늘어난 누가 막 답에다 꼴리지 않아 결국엔 내가 이겨 내 자리는 언더맨 그 자리 versus 출전 술자리 그래서 불가피해 같은 잠자리 내가 뱉은 말은 다 지켜 그리고 신념만 바뀌어 근데 바뀌어 있는 더러운 신 내가 바꿔 Alright, I feel like I don't need to listen to this whole thing because I don't speak Korean, and I already can tell you that I like it. I could tell the production's really good, and hold on, let me move this screen because I keep going behind the thing. So yeah, I fuck with it, man. I like the vibe of just like I don't know, Koreans just sound really cool when they're rapping. I like that. The beat is really good. I would say just try to add some kind of chorus. It didn't seem like there was a chorus. Like right here, you need something like hooky, some kind of hook. But yeah, that's fire. I like it a lot, man. I'm a fan of cool rap I can't understand. All right, let's move on. Aftermarket got you. Codyazilla. Oh, yeah. This is the homie. You got a lot of tracks, man. Look at this. I'm going to follow you. Drums are really nice. So, I mean, again, this is like, I could tell you're a really good producer. Like, all the drums are really good. The bass is in the right place and everything. It's just like, there's nothing like I'm really like attaching to, honestly. I think it's like sick just to kind of like throw, I guess it like kind of depends on your expectations of the track. Like, if you think this is going to be some like massive EDM song, then I'd say like maybe rethink it. But if you're just trying to make like some cool beats, throw out to your friends, like maybe get a cool sync on a TV show or something, then yeah, this is dope. But if you're trying to like really, really grab people like with some kind of hook or something, it probably isn't quite there yet. That's what I would say. But it's definitely like really good. Like, you're obviously a really dope producer. The synth is like a little boring to me. It's fire though. I'm just being like really critical. That's why I have this disclaimer right here. It's tight though. I like it, man. All right. CB 249. Don't mind me, I'm just taking my pants off. I'm hot. All right, here we go. Promises by CB249. I mean, right away, that lead kind of sounds out of key, right? All right. All right, CB249. Listen, man, I appreciate you fucking sending me to this. Like, I really do, because this is, you know, it's a piece of art that you're working on, and this, I'll just be honest, this isn't quite there yet. You don't necessarily, the music isn't in key, first of all, in the beginning. Like these two leads are off. So I would like start just kind of like go back and start trying to learn a little bit about like theory and keys and stuff like that. And then, I mean, you kind of have the right idea just like with the build and the structure and everything. And then for drops and stuff, go listen to your favorite records and listen to how like the sub sounds in those and like try and make them sound like that. But listen, man, I just keep working at it. Like, you should hear my beginning tracks. Like, they kind of sucked. So like, just, it's cool. I really appreciate you sending this. And yeah, I mean, you got the, like, it sounds like it's mostly in key. It's just that one lead sounds off. Like, this all sounds really good. That's in the wrong key, I think. So to finish this track, I would try and fix that, and then try and just work on these drums here and just the overall mix. It's not quite there yet, but yeah, just keep at it, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, someone said at least it's not distorted. Yeah. You're right, dude. It's cool. Like, yeah, no one be mean in the comments either. That would suck. All right, moving on. Thank you for sending it. I got a lot of tabs open. Trip Shot, send yours again. Uh-oh, we got the wavy SoundCloud. Uh-oh. Wavy vibes. Sorry, my internet is shit. I need to maybe close some of these tabs. Alright, where are we at? That's not it. Alright, Grass Skirt by Savets. Okay. Sorry, let me hear this part. Yeah, this mix down is really good. The drop sounds really full and nice, and even like really good groove, good synths and everything. I would probably work on like the whole breakdown part. I don't know, those synths, it kind of depends what you're going for. Just to my ear, they sound a little too basic. Like maybe you need some filtering, some reverb, or something going on there, because it just sounds like a really like preset-y Serum sound or something. And then the other part was this whole like fake out build. I don't know, that just sounded off. I would just work on that part a little bit more, make it transition a little bit better, maybe cut out something that might not be needed. Always try and think how it's going to play off in front of a group of people watching it that don't know you or don't know the song. Like, you want it to always kind of like guide people where it's going to go. But it's good, man. Like, your mix down's really good. Good job. All right, moving on. That was the Svets. The Sweats with 2 V's. I like it. Good name, dude. H Gods, POV. Vibes.
Ain't nobody really do me like a try to. Fuck a debit, get my credit where it's due. VVS is on my neck, do they offend you? I know you wishing you could see this point of view. If you could see my point of view. I know you like this point of view. When all my bitches pass, see me rolling with my crew. You could see my point of view.
This is good.
You can see my point of view. You can see my
Fire.
point of
I like this a lot.
You can see my Ain't nobody really do me like a try to. Baby, if you could see my point of view.
Really good, man. Honestly, I don't think I have any comments. I think that's just really good. I think, yeah, the vocals are really good. The drop's really good. It's mixed really good. You're really good. I threw you a follow, dude. H Gods, one of my favorites I've heard so far. Thank you, bro. Yeah, seems like everyone in the chat likes it too. Yeah, bro. Nice work. This is sick. I'm gonna go find out so much cool art this way. That's the thing about, I'm just gonna talk for a second. That's the thing about this whole streaming. Like, I know everyone's jumping on the streaming thing right now, but like, it's actually, you're gonna kind of like figure out what works for you the best. And I've been wanting to do this forever, so this is actually kind of a cool silver lining. Pretty happy about it. All right, moving on. H Gods owed you. Now we'll go to Stax Tracks. I'm just going in order in the chat.
Yo.
Okay. Stax.
Let me break it down for you again. Yo.
I like it a lot so far.
Yo. Let me break it down for you again. Let me break it down.
So
for
here
you
it kind of
again.
sounds like it needs a little bit more.
Yo. You know I only say it because I'm truly genuine. Let me break it down for you again.
So I love like the vibe of this, like the dry, kind of like Dirty Bird techno kind of vibe. It definitely, I think someone else just said it in the chat, it needs some more elements. It needs something here.
Let me break it down for you
Like
again.
maybe if it was just the hi-hat and the clap, keep going. Just to kind of like, I don't know, that sound isn't really grabbing enough to be by its own. Like it could be like one of the only things going on, but I think it does need some more elements underneath it. Maybe a hi-hat, maybe some pads, maybe a bass, rumbling, ambient, I don't know. And then maybe like a big snare roll, because the drop was pretty cool, but I didn't know it was coming.
Yo. Only say it because I'm
Like, I know you're probably trying not to do like a typical like EDM big build, fuck your face type thing, but I think what would be cool is just something to let you know it's coming in. But kind of like same thing here. It just needs like a little bit more. I mean, just I don't know. Imagine playing this in front of a crowd. They'd be like, So it. I mean. Also, I don't play a lot of techno shows, so like this is all just everything I would think do. I just play like EDM shows, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Moving on. Thanks for sending. That was Stax Tracks. Now this guy. Krish A. Tomar. It's like Torque. It's a dope beat. Need a vocal or something. Yeah, I wish I was high for this one. This is really some spacey shit. So I really appreciate the simplicity of this. This is cool. I do think it needs like one more thing to focus on, kind of. Like everything sounds really cool and I like it. It's just it maybe needs just like one weird vocal on top. I'm not even sure. Maybe like I don't know. Break down, break down, work that body don't break down, break. I don't know. I would just like freestyle on top of it myself and then try and like cut something up if that was my beat, that's what I would do. But you're obviously a good producer. Like, everything sounds really good. And yeah, thank you for sending. Super Av. Yeah, Droids just said get some dance hall vocals on top. I agree. Like something like really, really heady. That would be cool. Oh shit, Nas sample. Of course, man, no worries. Thank you for sending.
King of the town, yeah, I've been there. You know I click clack where you and your men's at. King of the town, yeah, I've been there. You know I click clack where you and your men's at. You know I click clack where you and your men's at.
Okay. This is vibes. Yo, you should get this to Bass Nectar somehow. I could totally see him playing this. Yeah, this is fire, man. I don't think I have any comments. Yeah, that's really cool. It's really unique. It's got a like recognizable vocal. I would play this, honestly. I'm gonna download it. One of my faves. Yeah, that was really good, man. Super Av. I gave you a follow on SoundCloud, and I'm gonna download that shit. Thank you, bro. Thanks for sending. I like it a lot. A1. Uh-oh, I think my internet is shitting. Check. Did I do this one? Yeah, that was tight, dude. Stacks, we did. Alright, Aztec. Another wavy one. Bruh, I got too much shit open on my computer. Hold up. What? Aztec. This is pretty fire, man. I think if you're someone who likes jungle terror or like the tribal side of EDM, this is a banger for sure. Let me listen to it. So this is really good too. I think what you could maybe benefit from is like rendering everything to audio. I'm not sure how you made some of these sounds, but I think you have just like the reverb running on some of the synths. Like it's just thrown on and you left it on, which is cool for some sounds, but I always find for like drop sounds, you want to render that audio and like reverse reverbs and like cut it off in like weird ways to make it just sound like tighter. That would probably be my only criticism as far as this, but like as far as like a jungle terror track, this definitely smacks. And like you're a really good producer, all the drums sound really good. It could maybe benefit from like a few less things and like a bigger kick, maybe like I would listen to a lot of GTA records. They pretty much invented this sound, and they always have a kick that's like, it's not a hard style kick, but just like a really really like pronounced 808 gong gong gong. Yeah, kind of like Hostamore. Exactly. He loves jungle terror. Yeah, he talks about it all the time. So yeah, that would be I don't know. I would say just like, yeah, keep at it. Maybe just try and like push yourself a little bit more. I always make a track and then like I send it out to homies and they're like, dude, I think you could do a little bit better. So that's all I would say. I think it's really good, but I would say just like maybe just try and cut it up a little bit more or something. I don't know. Bounce that shit to audio, fam. Let's see. Haim. How do you pronounce it? Haim? Check. Levels still all good? Haim.
Trying to test me. Pushing the gas when my Glocks blast. My Glocks blast. Trying to test me.
This is dope, man.
My Glocks blast. Trying to test me.
Let there be house, and house music was born. I am, you see, I am the creator, and this is my house. And in my house, there is only house music. But I am not so selfish, because once you enter my house, it then becomes our house, and our house music. And you see, no one man owns house, because house music is a universal language spoken, understood by all. You see, house is a feeling that no one can understand really unless you keep it inside. House is an uncontrollable desire to get to fire. And as I told you before, this is our house and our house music.
Trying to test me.
that's really good, man. I don't have too many comments for this.
I am the creator, and this is the language
I thought maybe the second build sounded like a little dry.
spoken, understood
This is really just preference, though. I don't know.
by all. You see, houses are feeling, and no one can understand.
Like maybe a noise riser or two. But that's really being nitpicky.
Control of the fire, to get to fire. And as I told you before, this is our house, and our house music.
I like that little vinyl sound that happens too. That's dope, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think I said what I would say already. It's cool though. Nice work. Thank you for sending. That's Haim. That was Haim. All right, Psalm Sounds. It's a Valentino Khan bootleg. Please put me in jail. Please put me in EDM jail remix. Let's go, DJ. It's loud. Hear this part. All right. I appreciate the enthusiasm in this track, because you're really going for something that's going to like blow people's minds. So I fuck with that vision. But it definitely just isn't quite there yet. So what's funny is that you did this part is that I actually have an edit that I did. My blast.
Middle fingers up in the air. Middle fingers up in the air. Middle fingers up
Let me show you what this
in
does.
the air. Middle fingers up.
So just like a little reference how things should kind of hit. Like, I'll just be honest, like that kick and bass just aren't there yet. It sounds like two socks hitting each other. Boom, 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 boom. It like things need to smack if you're going for this. Kind of your second drop, you're more on it. But it's still there. Like that's it. It's not quite like grabbing enough, and it's just. But it's cool. I like where your head's at though, if that makes any sense. I would say just like keep trying. Like your ideas are right. You just need to learn how to make your sounds fucking awesome. That's it. But I think you're like, I like the way your brain works, because that's actually how mine kind of works too. I could tell. So shout out DJ Nokia. Thanks for sending, dude. Thank you. Let's see. Did I skip any Haim Psalms? All right. Waldor. Oh shit. Throwback. 100% in the bitch. That's just the track has this big intro.
You bitch.
I haven't heard this song in a minute, so I forget what the original even sounded like.
You bitch.
You can send whatever you want here, man.
You bitch. That's right. You probably think it's time for Nama Sensei's fucking Japanese lessons. You bitch. Guess what? You're fucking in for it now, bitch. It's time for Nama Sensei's fucking Japanese test. It's right. It's time for your first fucking test. Yeah, you thought I didn't have a fucking test in my class. Well, fuck you, I got a test. Taking the motherfucking thing until you get 100% in the bitch.
All right, so I would work on your drums a little bit more. I mean, I'll just say it's hard to make like a crowd kind of like be really energetic to halftime. Like what is this? 100 BPM. This is like really slow to go halftime. Not saying it's impossible, but I could see the crowd kind of like fizzing out towards this. The synths are really cool though. I like that. And then the other thing I would mention is that like, I mean, it's cool. Like you could do whatever you want, flip whatever, but like an old Porter song that he doesn't even play anymore. Like I don't know who would even recognize this. I mean, I do it because I've been in it for a minute, but I think I would feel kids that like are just coming to EDM don't even know what this song is. Just a guess though. But I like the energy.
The motherfucking thing until you get 100%.
I would say just like keep at it, keep trying to get tighter. But it's pretty good though. Good job.
Bitch.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a little all over the place. Like everything's like really wide and like crazy. So, I mean, that's cool. At the same time, it's like it's hard to like grasp one thing. But it's dope, man. I think just keep crushing it, and like that's what's cool about music. Everything you make, it's always gonna get better. Cool. Good job. Thanks for sending. Alexa Mora. This looks good. I could tell by the waveform. It doesn't matter what kind of track it is, guys. You can send whatever. I like all kinds of music. So. it's cool, man. I like how it continually changes throughout the song. And the vocal is really cool too. I like that. It's like nice and catchy. I think this first drop is kind of the strongest because it has like the most groove, like I Want to Dance. I would maybe kind of play around with some of those, like the percussion elements. It sounds like maybe there's like one or two things that don't really need to be there, and it'll still be really groovy and dope. That's just my opinion. But this first drop is really sick. In the second drop, I kind of heard like maybe it could have used like another counter bass line. Like that's really empty there. It should be like, I don't know, even just like an 808, like I don't know. That's what I heard. And then yeah, I would go and just like try and listen to the drums on their own, and like maybe just take out little things that maybe you don't need, because it kind of like when you in my opinion, when you put too many different kind of sounds in the drums, it kind of takes away from like the mentality that it's like it's a how do I put this, like it is an actual like drummer kind of playing it, if that makes any sense. Not that it, like you want it to always sound like that, but it just sounds like there's like too many sounds all over the place, kind of. That's probably my only thing. It's really dope though. I like it. Alex Amaro. Good job. Thank you for sending. YDG. YDG is coronavirus. Oh shit. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. All right, so I have a feeling, Tals, you are a drummer. It's just gonna be a guess, but kind of sounded like I didn't know what I was gonna say in the beginning, like I was gonna have to be mean. Because that is like, I mean, I don't know, it's a little hard to like play or follow, if anything, but this part was pretty redeeming. Like that's pretty dope. That kind of sounds like some like Brazilian Kuduro or whatever it's called. And I don't know, it just kind of maybe like try and get like one thing to focus on, like some kind of riff here. I mean, right now it just kind of sounds like a band moshing or a band like jamming out or something. What I will say though is I appreciate the creativity, and the acoustic drums are cool. I just think that you need to like bring it all into like a cohesive thing a bit somehow. It's cool, man. I like how creative it is, and I would say just trying to like making it simpler and tighter. Like I said, I'm gonna guess you're a drummer and you like the fucking like, which is sick. But for dance music, sometimes you just want something to be like really, really steady. Listen to like all the big songs that are out right now, dude. Like it literally has all the most or the big genres right now. It has all the simplest rhythms, house, rhythm, even all dubstep right now is just, and then like stuff like drum and bass that's like hard to follow. Like honestly, I think it has a hard time getting big because it's like it's not very spoon fed, and like Rez is so big, like all and everything she has is just like so like to the point, to your face. That's it. I mean, not that your goal is to be as big as somebody else or compare yourself, but just something for food of thought, that like simplicity really, really, like the simpler the better. Like if it's simple, creative, and it smacks, it's probably going to be an awesome track. Thank you though. I appreciate your fucking creativity, bro. Noah. Fallen Final. I don't know the artist name though. Just Noah on Twitch. Oh, loud. I don't know why that's so loud. Hold up. Sorry. I don't know why that was so loud. That was really weird. So I got some thoughts. I think this track actually has a good amount of potential. Like this vocal is cool. This singer's really nice. I don't think you need this stab in the drop. I really like to hear how that sounds just without that. Like if it was just the bass line and that vocal chop, I think that could honestly be really, really dope. And then I would maybe like do some kind of like Foreman effect on the vocal just to like differentiate it from the chorus part. But I mean, this is pretty cool, man. Like I think I could see a lot of people liking this. It just has the vibe of like a lot of mass appeal, if that makes sense. yeah, that'd be what I would say there. And then it just sounds like the snare could be louder, really, and that noise is maybe a little exhausting constantly. But yeah, it's cool. It sounds like it's almost done. I like it though. Good job. Who was that again? That was Noah, right? All right, Ketafir. Oh wait, no, I think I did this already. Or no. This is a nice waveform. Oh, because SoundCloud is so much quieter. That's why that was fucked up. All right, the mix sounds really good. I got like a little thrown off with this. Like I was vibing to that like like I don't know, that threw me off. It, like the syncopated bass just didn't keep my head nodding. It made me stop, if that makes sense. Like I find with like house music, you want to make them, you don't ever want to lose that energy. Like, oh, I'm like, there's a breakdown, but I'm still dancing. You know what I mean? Whereas like here, they might kind of lose the energy. But it sounds really good. Like all the high ends are super crispy. It's a really good mix. And I like the drop quite a bit too. I think the builds could use like a little bit of work. Let me hear the second one. Yeah, I think the first build should just be kind of like the second one. Like, don't have things like stop and switch out of nowhere. That's just my opinion. That's what I would do. Cool. Thank you, Ketafair. Thanks for sending. Or Ketafari. Pronounce it for me. Yeah, I'm trying to get to, like, look, I have so many tabs open for my emails and stuff. It's just that I get sent so many, so I'm just prioritizing the ones in the chat since you guys are here, so. And I'm just going in order in the chat. Oops. Oops.
Suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside in the universe. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat.
Where do you guys get vocal samples like that? Uh-oh, Rez
Suddenly
in
there
the
was a
building.
threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside in the universe.
Corruption.
It's pretty fire, bro.
Corruption. Mortals.
Sounds really good, man. I think
Other species.
I feel like the fill, like the measure right before the build, could just use like a little bit of tightening up.
From another planet, outside in the universe.
Like, I don't know, I kind of lost the beat from like the pre-measure, and then the fact that it comes in on the snare. It's just like I kind of get what you're going for, but I like, you want to I personally lost the rhythm. But the drop is pretty fire. Some of the bass sounds, like, this literally sounds like it's cut from that one track. That sounds like it's from something. So that would be my other like overall critique, is that like some of the bass sounds are maybe a little what's the right word? Just like not don't sound like super futuristic, or like I've heard them a couple times. So that would be my other critique. But that's a lot of times that's just like really, really, really snooty critique, because most people don't give a shit.
Mortals.
This second drop is tight. The triplet feel there, I like it. It's tight, man. Thanks for sending. Oguzen Abe. Nice. A1. Didn't we peep this one? Maybe I clicked the wrong one. Uh-oh. Is this still streaming right now? Sorry, my Wi-Fi sucks. Alright, let me go to some of these other ones I loaded. This is sent from Zebra, Eating Good.
I got love for my brothers, facts. I got love for my brothers, facts. I came back with something cold, something extra special for the roads. If you know, then you know. I came back with something cold, something extra special for the roads. If you know, then you know. More melanin than essence. 5'10", but I guarantee you for my presence.
Sorry, I gotta let it load. Need to upgrade that spectrum. Alright, Aztec. We already did one of yours, so I'm gonna switch it up. Eating Good.
I ain't Ghanaian, but my name is a blessing. It was a minute since me and my pen even connected. Winter came, so the black is about. People messy and it's time to iron out. Walk like he's proud. Yeah, that feeling that he's holding it deep down came from the weekend. His pops did used to let him down. Drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. We enjoyed over here. He enjoyed, he ain't drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. We enjoyed over here. He enjoyed, drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. Drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. Drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. We enjoyed over here. He enjoyed, Drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. Look, look. Look, look. Look, look.
It's pretty nice.
Look, look. Look, look. Look, look. Look, look. Look, look. More melanin than essence. 5'10", but I guarantee you for my presence. I ain't Ghanaian, but my name is a blessing. It was a minute since you dropped this. No. We eating good over here. Eating good. Look. Drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me.
It's cool, man. I like the vocal. I like the drums. I think maybe you could benefit from like a little more side chaining or cleaning up the low end. Kind of sounded like the kick and the sub might have been fighting a little bit. And then the first drop kind of sounded like it needed like a little more low mids, just like crunch to it. But it was a cool drop. It was cool vocal. I like that one a lot. Thank you. All right, where are we at in the chat? Oh, dude, I lost the chat. I don't even know where I am. If you want to send it again, you might have to. Sorry. Aqua 9. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, I think I could see like Illenium playing that or like Slander. Nice. Cool. I mean, okay, so this is a good example of how you could have a lot of shit going on, but it still makes sense. So like some of the other demos we were listening to, like it kind of sounded like I said like there's too much going on, but that doesn't always mean a bad thing. Like there's tons going on in this track, but it all kind of makes sense. There's a couple things I would do personally just for my own taste. Like I would use like a thuddier kick instead of like a snappy kick for a song like this. Like I would just use like a trap kick. But that's totally just preference. And I would probably make like some things like sidechain a little bit harder. Totally just preference. But this is sick, man. I could see kids loving this. I could see like Slander playing this. So yeah, good job. Aqua 9. Alright, I'm gonna go to some other ones I got in the email. Oh, did we listen to this? Featuring Michael Rappaport. I think we listened to this one. Oh, Badmas. I gotta listen to this. It's a Wookiee. She got some flip.
Bounce, 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 bounce that ass. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey yo, Wookiee, make it wobble, make it wobble, make it wobble, make it wobble. Bring that ass back, bring that ass back, bring that ass back. Make that booty clap, shake it like a salt shaker. Bounce, 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 shake it like a salt shaker. Bounce, bring that ass back, make that booty clap, make it wobble, make it wobble, make it wobble, make it wobble. Bring that ass back, bring that ass back, bring that ass back. Got some man. Make it She got some wobble. Make it
Pretty cool, man. I like the idea. I think some of the drums could use quite a bit of work. They just need to like snap harder and like, I don't know, just sound a little more groovier. I like it though. I would maybe play that part. I'd probably make it edit.
got some man.
If that had like a snappier kick and it like really like sucked in and like, I would probably play it. So I love the idea. I just think the execution is maybe like a B+. All right, let me get Trip Trop's track. Yeah, because I've been wanting to hear this. I wanted to play it on stream. Fire, dude. Ooh, shit. Hear it again. Epic. Yo, send me that download. I will totally play this second drop. I'm gonna make an edit of that. I would personally put this drop first. I think it's like I think that like synth is like made for that kind of sound. But that's just my like these are just my like what I prefer when I DJ. So that I would just make it edit to make that go first. But it's fire, dude. Trip Trop, always deliver. Where are you from, Trip Trop? Alright, I'm gonna go listen to that one. Oh shit. Where's this going? So this is pretty cool. I like the idea a lot. I just think it needs to be mixed better. If this like sound a little bit better, I would totally throw it in like some like chiller sets or like mixes and stuff. I like it though. I like this as a bootleg. It's pretty vibey. Cool. CXB Crossfire. I don't know why some things are so loud.
No hagas ruido. No tienes miedo, ¿verdad? No voy a ninguna parte. ¿Podemos hacer esto luego? Tengo un mal presentimiento. Ojalá no hubiera llegado a esto. ¡Guau! ¿Qué intentas hacer? Se ha terminado todo para ti. ¡Cuidado con eso! ¡Dámelo! ¿Has visto ese disparo?
So this energy is really good. Like all the drums, like, it sounds like everything is really good. It just sounds like it's like a little too distorted, honestly. Like the kick sounds like it's clipping a little too much. Like I like the sound of it, and actually the distortion sounds good. I would just like maybe mix on like the dry signal a little bit less. I don't know what you're using to compress or to do all the drums, but it maybe just needs to take back like a little bit. That's the only thing I would say. But I think the hold on, let me listen to the build again.
¡Guau! ¿Qué intentas hacer? Se ha terminado todo para ti. ¡Cuidado con eso! ¡Dámelo!
Actually, maybe it's just the kick that has like a sound to it like that. So that might be it. That I like the energy though. It's cool, man. This is a pretty good one. A lot of talented people out there. Thanks for sending, man. Sounds good. All right, so my thoughts with this is that it didn't really have like it doesn't. I always try to do something kind of like a riff, like something that you could hum in your head a little bit, either if it's like a rhythm or a melody. This just kind of sounds like it's just like the drum. Okay, this is what what's good is the drums are really good, and actually the mix is really good. Honestly, I think you just push yourself to make the drop better and simpler. And I would refrain from using just like typical growls. They're a little spent now. I mean, once in a while you could definitely use them, like a big one or like whatever. But in this kind of song, it just kind of sounds like you threw in like a modern talking preset and just like put it in there. So I would definitely try and work on the drop a little bit here. It's dope though. The drums are really good. Thank you, Gunner. Cool name too. All right, Lupa Warehouse. All right, this one just sounds like there is a lot going on that needs some work. Yeah, I don't know. I think you just got to keep at this one skills. I would just keep trying to make music. Just try and be more. Just do things a little more simpler. That's what I would say. There's just kind of like too much going on here. And dude, A-B tracks. I can't even tell you how much that matters. Listen to your favorite track, what you want it to sound like, and listen to yours. Do it back and forth and be like, how do I get it to sound like that? And yeah, just be really honest with yourself too. That's what I would say. London Bike Ride. Droidson and Steez. What the fuck is it? Audio Mac. Alright, this isn't even playing, so I can't play this. Oh, here we go. Give it 5 seconds. There we go. Sounds like Wave Racer. That was almost really loud, sorry. First track? Wow. For your first track, it's good. Hey man, for a first track, it's fucking awesome. You should hear some of my first tracks. It's vibey though. I like the chords. Yeah. It sounds like your head's in the right place. You just gotta, keep working at it. Keep making the drums So much of dance music is drums, man. And it sounds like you got like a good ear for like the kick and snare, but like with drum and bass, you kind of, I mean, in my opinion, you usually want things to sound a little more like crusty, like real, instead of like that. You have those really, really clean hi-hats in there, which is cool, but would probably be cooler is like taking like a break beat. Like I got these machine drums. But I'll show you guys in a sec. This is pretty dope, man. I mean, there's so much I could say, but for your first track, you're definitely on the right track. And I would just say, like, keep listening to like your favorite records and to see what they're doing all across the spectrum, like especially the sub. It's tight though, man. Thank you for sending. Thank you for letting me hear the first track you ever made. I feel honored. All right, Jerry or Gera Propaganda. Let me let it load for a sec. Sorry. Oh, it's probably because I'm doing this. I just want to show these real quick. Let me close some of this shit. Definitely don't need those things open. So like if you could get like a pack like this of like breakbeats. Like something like one of these would sound really good in there, I think. Yeah, I mean, Amen breaks a little played out, but you know, whatever works. It's always cool to take an Amen and like cut it up yourself instead of using like a loop. This sounds good. Really good. All right, just want to point out to anyone listening, listen to like how this person is cutting like the reverb up and stuff. This is what I mean when like bouncing the audio and like rendering it and making it sound real tight. That's fire, man. I don't even think you need my feedback. It's really good. Yeah, I would if I was doing like a bass house set, I would totally play this shit. I think a lot of people would. So get it out there, man. I think that's cool. I like it. Probably one of my favorites. Top 3 that I heard tonight, probably. Oh, let me play Tanks. Tank's my boy. I gotta play this for you guys. physics. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Internet. I should probably get a landline in here. Oops. Hold on, just bear with me for a second. My fucking internet. Where you at, Tank? Don't I follow you on Twitter, Tank? Play this.
There's held up in a warehouse. He's overrun the city. Supplies are running short.
Damn it, sorry, my computer's wigging. Oh no, no. Oh, I just failed so hard. Roast me in the comments, guys. I failed. Alright, I got you, Tank. Tankerito. Here, I'll play you guys one of my IDs right now. Oh, okay, I'll do some homies here for Mikey. Alright, these are gonna be the last two I do because they're my homies. And you guys should all check these people out. El Tank and Mikey Baranache. I don't know how to say your last name, Mikey. We never met in real life, so you never got to tell me. But Baranache. It's a cool last name. I play a lot of his stuff. I play dude, I play your I Got That Work edit all the time. This is El Tank. Pretty tight, man. I think that like the can sound. I feel like that could like maybe come up a little bit. I mean, overall, it just kind of sounds like there's maybe a little bit too much going on here. Like the drums all sound pretty tight, and the bass is good. I like the sub. I like how direct the sub is. It just seems like you could benefit from maybe just like taking out a couple things. And just making it like a little more simple in general. That's what I would try. It's dope though. I know you have some heat, Tank. You sent me some that are really sick, so definitely keep sending, bro. Thank you. Hope you're good, man. All right, Mikey Baranache. Ooh, sounds dope. Sounds really good, dude. Oh yeah, like if that came in, I'd be like, oh shit, oh shit. Nice.
Just get on down. That body's getting so fucking out here. Yeah.
So like the kit, okay, the drums and the bass and the sub all sound really, really good together. So first off, you got that nailed, which sounds great. I think the build up into the drop could use some work. Like, I think, I don't know, it kind of sounds like the hi-hats and like the actual song are kind of like off or something. I know it's probably hard because you're just using the track. Or maybe it's the delay like messing it up too much, but I'm kind of getting lost there. And then I would maybe use, instead of doing the stab on the bow 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 before you drop, like that stab is so iconic to the song, I would use it on the one and just put it like a bunch of echo on it. That's what I would do. And like maybe just find like a different or record a vocal for the pre-drop. Like just be, I don't know, be like Planet Rock, bitch. And I would just work on that build a little bit. But the kick with the sub all sounds really good. And the drums. So let's be honest, with house, it's like the most important thing. So I feel like this is like 90% there. Like if you got the builds tighter and made use the stab more, like I would use the stab a lot because that's kind of like the cool part you could really remix into a house song. Yeah, and I would play this shit. So send it to me when you're done, bro. Nice, thank you. All right, guys, I gotta run. I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm hungry, and I'm sorry I didn't get to them all, but I really appreciate you guys sending me your music because I know it's probably it's kind of nerve-wracking listening to it with like other people, and especially if you're new to it. But I just want to reiterate that these are all just my opinions, and you know, I'm not always right, and you know, sometimes other people are right. Sometimes, you know, I don't know shit, you know, And I really appreciate you guys sending me your works in progress, because it really, I don't know, it means a lot. It shows that you're open and you guys are open to grow, and that's what it's all about, right? Here, I'll play you something of mine that I'm working on. Let's see. What can I tease? Fuck it, I'll tease this. My manager's probably like, no, don't play that. Here, I'll just zoom to the other part.
Hey, girl, you know you bad. You know you bad. You know you bad. Girl, you know you bad. 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 Bend it over, girl, and shake that booty. You shake that booty. Bend it over, girl, and shake that booty. Bend it over, bend it over, girl, and shake that booty. You shake that booty. Bend it over, girl, and shake that booty. You shake that booty. Now I need everybody to put their left hand up in the sky like this, and take your right hand and beat the shit out your left hand with it. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Now clap.
All right, that's it. I gotta cut it because you guys will rip it. I know you're gonna do it. That's coming on the album. Just wait. Just wait, y'all. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will upload my favorite ones and tweet you guys out. Thank you so much. Peace.